Okay, so the aim is to get to this image here, and I'm going to teach you a little bit about how to do that. So first of all, we already have our box, and we're going to select a ball. And in this case, I'm going to have this ball here. The reason I'm choosing this is it's got a white background, and between the white background and the ball, the line is quite defined. So here's my ball. I right-click the mouse, copy image, and then go to my GIMP. Here is the box. We already had the box. Edit, click on edit, and then paste as new image. And there's my ball. So I'm going to remove the white background. Use the fuzzy tool. Click on the white background, and on the keyboard I press delete. And I want to put this ball inside the box, and it's a bit big. So I'm going to make the image a bit smaller. So I'll go down to image and then scale image, and here is px, but I'm going to change this to %, and I'm going to reduce it by 50%. This little thing here means that the ratio between the width and the height is locked. They're locked together, so when I press enter, type in 50 and press enter, it changes both of them. Then come down here and click on scale, and it makes the image smaller. So go back to the box now. Again, I'm using the fuzzy tool. Click on the white area on the keyboard, press delete, and that removes the background, and I'm ready to put my ball in there. So come back to the ball, edit, and copy. So copy the whole of that image. Come back to here, edit, and I'm going to put paste as new layer, not new image, but new layer. And we can't actually see the ball. Why is that? I made a mistake here. So on the keyboard in here, I'm going to press Ctrl Y. That will undo everything. Come back to here, and we can see that this part here is selected, not the ball itself. So I'm going to go to select and none. There we go, like that. And then select all, edit, copy, come back to here, edit, paste as new layer. There we go, and there's our new layer. And I'm going to use the move tool over here. Use the move tool, and I can move the new layer wherever I want on the box. So if I put the ball in the box like that, actually it doesn't look like it's right inside the box. If I push it down like that to go in the box, it looks a bit strange. So what I realise is that this part of the box here and this part of the box here has to come in front of the ball. So on the keyboard I'm pressing Control, holding Control and pressing Z, and that's undo. Keep pressing it, Control and Z, and it's disappeared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this part of the box. If I come over to here to this is called the free select tool. Click on there, and if you click and hold the mouse, you can select many. So like this, you can select whatever you want to select. I'm clicking down the left mouse button and holding it. But actually, if I press escape, that disappears. And I want to select a control line, a straight line. But before we do that, you can see that this is still selected here. So select, click on none. So here I click here, and one click with the mouse and let go, and then you can get a straight line with the lasso tool. So left click the mouse, let go, left click, 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 let go. When I clicked back on that orange area there, then the whole of this thing is selected. So then I go to edit and copy, and then edit again and paste as a new layer. And then there we can see the part of the box that shows up. Again, I go to the move tool, and I can move this down and place it back in. Now, it looks like it disappeared, but it's actually still there. Now if I go back here and again select the ball, select all, edit, copy, come back here, edit, paste as, new layer, and there's my ball. So nothing seems to have changed. Now I'm going to teach you a little bit about layers. If you go up to Windows here and go to Toolbox, no, to Dockable Dialogues, and we can find layers. We click on layers and we can see this little box comes up about layers. So there's 3 layers in here. There's my original image, there's the cutting that I made, and then there's the ball, and they're stacked up on top of each other. On this part here, they're actually, you can see them stacked up on top of each other here. So if I click here, then the ball will disappear, it hides the ball. If I click here, the front disappears, and if I click here, the back disappears. If I click back on here, the front comes in. If I click on here, the ball comes in. So that's a little bit about layers. If you're doing work on one particular picture, then you need to select the layer that you want to work on, and you can do that by left clicking the mouse onto the layers. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to send this ball below this layer, so it goes behind this picture. And the way to do that is select the ball layer, and then click behind, and then it goes down behind the next layer. I'm actually going to move that down, and now we can see that the ball is inside the box. Now we have a problem that this isn't an image. We can't easily send it off to can't actually use it yet because it's a group of layers rather than an image. So to make it into an image, on the keyboard I press Control and M, and this is for merge, and then allow this to just keep these settings the same, and then click on merge. And that you can see all the layers have disappeared, and it's made it into one image. And then I'm going to export this, not going to save it, I'm going to export it. Go to export, and then I'm going to call it box with a ball, and it's going to be a PNG file. Here's the PNG file. That's the type of file that I want. And then click on export. Already I have one that do that, so it will either come up replace or save. So then this comes up, and then you can click export, and then that has saved it to where I want it to be. So then if I come into my Word document and I click on insert picture, and actually I saved it to the desktop. Here, box with a ball, here it is, insert, and then I can adjust the size of that in my Word document. Alright, I hope that was helpful. And this is a PNG file, which means that the white parts are, you can see the white parts are cut out, so that it sits like on top of it. And you can do with this. This is Office 2010. You can do fancy stuff like putting a reflection in or making it look like that or something. But that's Office 2010. We've got those on our work computers. But I hope that was useful. Thank you very much.